Welcome to Mediocre Gaming, and today we're playing Destiny 2. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and salutations. Today, upgrading to blue. Let's get to it. So the Solstice of Heroes is in full swing, and by now you've gotten at least your green armor set. How do you get from the green armor set to the blue armor set quickly and efficiently? Now you need to make different types of orbs, and in order to do that you have to have the full set of armor on. So make sure you have the full set of armor on. You have to do all of those Redux missions from the tower all the way through, from Homecoming all the way to Chosen. You can do them in any order that you want, doesn't really matter. You need to do heroic public events, you need to do some Crucible, you need to do some strikes, and patrols. Patrols are pretty straightforward, the Redux missions are very straightforward. Now, in order to make, when you do the strikes, make sure that you have all of one type, including your subclass, element. Whatever element that you need to make orbs. So, arc, solar, whatever it happens to be, make sure that you have weapons of that type and subclass of the same type. So all orbs that you make are going to be of that type. Now other people on your fire team, if you're playing with friends, the best thing to do is have everyone run as the same class. So all three of you run as Hunter, Warlock, or Titan. That means that everyone needs the same type of orbs, so everyone will have equipped Arc, or Solar, or Void, or whatever it happens to be that you need. So whenever someone else makes orbs for you, it will also be that same type. Public events, when you're trying to do the heroic public events, I would go to wherever the flash point is. So not only do you get your heroic events, but you also get your flash point as well. Additionally, you can also get your patrols done while you're doing your heroic events, or heroic public events. Now, you can do it while it's going on, you can do it in between. It doesn't really matter. If you find one that is a kill-all, that one is perfect for public events. If you find one where you have to just stand and gather intel from the area, that's fine. It kind of looks like a stopwatch. And the kill-all is kind of like the diamond with a little kind of radiating out. And the other one that may or may not work is the collect, which is kind of like a triangle. And I say it may or may not work because depending on the area that you're in, they may ask you to collect from a different type of enemy. So there may be Fallen and Vex in the area. Public event is Vex, but then you pick up the collect and it turns out that you need Fallen, or Taken and Cabal, or whatever it happens to be. Some of the areas on Nessus have a lot of Vex in them, but the public events are Cabal. When you pick up a collect, more than likely it's going to be a Vex collect. So you can still do it, you just have to work around the public event to make it work. And if you're in a group, just make sure that you are included in the public event, and two people can be helping finish the public event, help make it heroic, help finish it off, and then the third person can be doing the collect bounty at the same time. Easy enough.
We got the ship.
Now, if you are still missing orbs by the time that you have just the Crucible left, what you can do, one of the easiest ways to get orbs is to play the payback mission. Now the payback mission is on Earth. So when you need the Earth orbs, this will work for you, and any other orbs outside of the strike orbs. So make sure you have the full set of gear. Make sure you have all of whatever type of orb that you need of that element. So if you need void orbs, make sure you have all void weapons and void subclass. If you need solar orbs, make sure you have all solar, etc. So go in there, and I would suggest to use the tank and just roll through the tank and blow guys up, and you are more likely to get orbs while you're using the tank. Now, as an aside, the tank does have a natural ability to drop solar orbs. So if you need solar orbs, this is absolutely hands down the best way to do it. But if you also need arc orbs or void orbs, this is also a good way to do it. Just know that you're going to get some orbs that drop that will be solar. So use that payback redux mission. You don't even have to finish it. For the set, you will have to finish it at least once. But if you're just farming orbs, you can go through there and you can just roll through, grab your orbs, and if you're getting towards the end and you don't have all your orbs, you can wipe, start over at the beginning. You can do this by yourself, you can do this in a group. It doesn't really matter. If you're in the tank, you're going to be making orbs for everyone. So it works out pretty well. And now, most people's least favorite part of the green armor is the Crucible. Now, defeating 10 Guardians, not a big deal. You're probably going to be able to do that in 1 or 2 matches, no problem. Now, the super kills, you will need 30 super kills. Each super kill gives you 3 1/3% for each one. So you get one super kill, it'll be at 3%, another one, it'll be at 7%. So technically it's at 6 2/3, but they round it up to 7, and then 10, then 13, 17, 20, you get the idea. All the way up to 100. Now, if you're lucky, you can get 3 super kills twice each match. And then you'll be done in 5 matches. That's kind of the ideal situation. Most times, you're going to pop your super, and you might get 1 kill, or 2 kills, or maybe 0 kills, because you get shot in the face with a shotgun or a rocket, or someone counters your super with a super, etc. So super kills are really, really difficult. First, because it takes a while to get your super, and second, you're not always able to capitalize on it. So if you're using a hunter, arc strider, gold gun, those are both good choices. Gold gun's at range. Arc strider is up close and personal. For the Titan, you can use the striker, or you can use the solar subclass. Use the hammers. Both of those are good. Again, one's more at range and one is up close and personal. If you're a warlock, I'm sorry. That is absolutely the worst class to have to do it, and it will take you the longest. Why? Because the warlock is slow, first of all. Even with mobility armor, the warlock is slow. Second of all, if you're using arc subclass, it takes a little bit of time. It takes a couple seconds to take each enemy down. Even if they're close together and you're arcing between them, it's going to take a couple seconds, and that's plenty of time for them to power you down. Second of all, if you use the Dawn Blade, people will try to dodge it. So if you're close, it won't be a problem unless someone has a shotgun, like I said. But otherwise, if you're at range, people are going to be running around, jumping, dodging, doing what they can to avoid those Dawn Blades. And you could spend most of your super just trying to take one person out. So I would really, really recommend, if you're using a Warlock, to use the Nova Bomb. You say, but the Nova Bomb is a one-shot. You're maybe going to get one person. Well, that's not necessarily the case. If your enemies are together, as there really should be, there should be 2 or 3 people running together. Throw the Nova Bomb. It's an instant death. I mean, I sure do miss the frozen rope Nova Bomb from Destiny 1, but using the one that has a continuous damage area after you throw it, that one's the way to go. The slow moving one is really, really easy to dodge. So if you get interrupted while you're throwing your Nova Bomb, if they take you out while you're in the act of throwing, you still get to keep your super. You know, if you miss that, I mean, that's a whole different story. But unfortunately, the Warlock just isn't the best class for taking guys out. You can get good matches where you can get, 8 kills in the match with supers, but there's other matches where you get 1 kill with supers. So it's very, very uneven. And that's it. I think the most difficult part of getting the green armor to the blue is the Crucible supers and just the amount of time it takes to get some of the orbs. The payback mission is really going to cut that time down, and then just make sure that you're having the right subclass and weapons when you're doing strikes, and it should go pretty smoothly. When you're in the Crucible, make sure that you are popping your super at the right time and at the right place. Unless you're using the Nova Bomb, you should be popping it around the corner where there aren't any enemies right in front of you. If you pop it in full view, they have time to shut you down because there is a small kind of wind-up period where you power up your super, and if there's 2 or 3 people, they could take you out pretty quickly. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to ring the bell before you leave to be notified of all future episodes as soon as they go live. And thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and we'll see you next time.